Hello friends, I didn't ever think I would make such a video, and especially not early into the new year. It's literally the 2nd of January. Before I start, if I sound weird, it's because I'm a little sick, but I do need to get this video out. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to retire this notebook already because it is showing signs of falling apart, or it has the opportunity and the probability of falling apart partway through the year, not even halfway, because I would weather the storm and continue using this notebook if it would last me a good chunk, but I haven't used it yet, and the papers are already slowly falling apart, so I don't want to risk it. And it makes me really sad because this notebook was a gift and it was going to be really special. So the notebook was gifted and the themes was chosen by the person who gifted it to me, but I put a lot of effort into my art. It is my only creative outlet, and so I don't want my art to be loose leaf halfway through the year, and I would have to move into a new Bujo already, and it would be such a mess to deal with. So I decided to cut my losses early and start over right now. So let me talk more about what I noticed. So first of all, I mentioned this in my 2025 setup video, which is the papers I use stick out. I have been told this is common with soft cover notebooks. It's just a thing that happens. I don't know why. Like that seems like an issue that should be fixed with how soft cover notebooks are made. And then as you can see here, the glue is lifting. I lost my nail, so I can't show you, but the glue is lifting. Let me get actually like my tweezers. All of this is lifting, like it lifted completely off the first group of pages that are sewn together. It is completely lifted, and it will continue to lift slowly from the other groups. From the bottom, it is the same case. It has lifted completely from the group that I've used, and it is slowly lifting from the other groups as well. But the thing that let me know that this is happening, I was actually working on January, and I did film the setup process of this spread, and it will come out. But as you can see, this page has ripped. And from what I analyzed, this is the other side of a page where I did cut a Dutch door. But if you see here, I've been made aware of this, and so I was told when I cut Dutch doors I should leave a little flaps like this so that I wouldn't face such an issue. And I did. When I did cut the Dutch doors in this spread and in my future log, I made sure to leave a little flap. You can see the edge of it right here, a little flap. But that still happened, and I got a few rips in other areas as well, which is really unfortunate. I was really sad because, as you can see, the monthly log, despite it getting ripped right here also, somehow it got ripped, but that is fine. I put like an hour and a half of my time into just this spread, and that is usually how I go about all of my spreads. So I don't want them to deteriorate, fall apart, whatever. So I made the decision to get a new notebook and start over. I already ordered it. It should be here on the 6th of January, and I will have to repeat my yearly setup and obviously my January setup. I went ahead and inked the spreads. I'm gonna ink this as well very soon. It's just I've been sick these couple of days, and I'm gonna continue inking this. I'm actually just gonna use the function of the spread until I set up January in the like actual new Bujo, and then I will transfer the information, because I don't want to be out of a place to record the information that I need until I get the Bujo ready, which will probably take at least a week, if not more. For my pieces of art, I'm gonna cut them and glue them there, because I'm not doing this again, okay? And it will be the same for my yearly setups. I'm gonna print more of the lace and background. I'll probably try to peel this off. Even if it peels with the paper, it will be glued on white paper again, so I don't mind. If the paper of this notebook ends up matching pretty well with the paper of the new notebook, which I'll make a video about that later, then I'm just gonna cut around the illustrations and glue them, and then the structure and the written elements and such will be remade, but the illustrations will be stuck down, so I wouldn't have to redo them. But if I don't like the look of that, I will try to make them almost as stickers and then layer them on top of stuff, and so not try to blend them if they don't blend on their own. And only if I don't like that will I redo these illustrations, but that is, I think, pretty rare. I don't think that's gonna happen. And so this notebook will become my research and development notebook, my R&D Bujo, which is really sad. I was really excited about using this notebook, but as you can see, I can't deal with the issues that I have now. And I talked to my brother, and he suggested that I find a bookstore or some place that does rebinding, and I found two potential places. One is on the other side of the city. I'm not gonna drive there, and I don't even know if they rebind notebooks. They probably only rebind actual books and such, but I will have to check it out. And then the other one is closer, but it's like a stationery store, so I would have to call and check, and I haven't done either of those things because I've been sick. So I will probably look into that, and if it could be fixed, I will probably get it fixed. But yeah, it was a really stressful time when I found out that I have this situation. But you know, Amazon came through. I ordered a new notebook, and I'll just have to deal with it. It's fine, it's okay. You know, this always happens. When I use white paper, something always goes wrong at the beginning of the year. Hopefully the rest of the year using the new notebook is not going to be miserable. Let's all hope. But I wanted to get this video out just as an explanation for why I switched notebooks so early in the year. But yeah, this is it. Let's hope I feel better by the time my new Bujo arrives, because I'm gonna need all my energy and mental power to set up the spreads as soon as possible.